Hey tech fans, this is Kelly Basie here with another week of the Gem Factor. Here it is, like every moment of every time. High tech, folks. Okay, so what's the Gem Factor? Well, as we talk about each week, we rank one job on 6 reasons or gems on why you'll want this job, why you'll quit your current job, again, for this job. And, after all, why do we do this? I'm a recruiter. I know about tons of jobs that you don't know about, and I know the clients personally. And I think it's important that we highlight, all these sort of perks and the coolness factors of the job week after week so that you really get a good understanding of it. And so at the end of the presentation, we give it a final score out of 60. And, not every job's 60. That would be crazy. I can't show partiality to some and not the other. So we really do. We rank it fairly. I work with each recruiter on the job and what we're seeing out there and based on the industry. So it's a fair score. And I would like to say one more thing. Why maybe, you've listened to me now for 30 seconds. You're thinking, why am I watching you, Kelly? Well, maybe you received this in an email. Probably did, because I'm about to probably email it to a bunch of people. Or maybe you met me in person at the latest event around town. Or maybe you're tech related and you know somebody in the tech space, or you yourself are techie. Or lastly, you haven't returned my calls. Therefore, I'm insisting you watch this. So without further ado, here we go. All right, so this week we're highlighting a junior ASP.NET developer. So we're on to the first, tech stack. So you really need to have the ASP.NET form on here as well as C#. The language, it's all about web. Also HTML, CSS, JavaScript, even a little bit of WordPress if you need it. Altogether, they're looking at 1 to 3 years of experience in this. If you've had one job or a contract, or maybe you've had a couple internships at different places, that would be great. They can't really take somebody that's just right out of school or even right out of a boot camp. So my boot camp friends, I love you guys. I really, though, need to see somebody, with a little bit more experience that's actually worked in the field. But I'll still talk to you because you never know. It's my job to sell in a good way, but I also have to have the client's, heart and ears and mind all, at stake here. So I'll talk to you. I'll vet you out, but I can't promise you. Just thought I'd throw that out there. But also, too, SQL experience. If you have SQL Server experience, if you worked with it and plugging in the .NET side, then this is perfect for you. And so overall, I'd rank this tech stack, because it is the latest in the web side, a 9. It's a great stepping stone to go into for a junior role. So next, we move on to salary. This is actually up to $55K. $55K for a 1-year person, awesome. 2-year, awesome. 3-year, probably borderline, like you could maybe find $60K. I'm being honest with you. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's a great paying job. They have full benefits, great medical benefits is part of that. And a 401K, it's never too early to start investing now. They also have, lunch hours, no parking costs whatsoever, located on the east side, so you're not rushing into downtown. I would definitely say, though, if I were to rank the salary, it's a 9. Again, 1 to 2 years, perfect. Maybe a little bit lower for somebody 3 years out, but definitely competitive overall in at least the Northeast Ohio market. So we pause. If you haven't been watching, this is your first time. You get to meet Stingray Tech guys. They put on the video week after week after week. They do it for you. They do it for me. They're awesome. If you have video needs yourself, you like what we do here, they can accommodate to whatever your need is. Tim and the guys are great. Definitely check out their website, stingraytech.com. They truly are the video experts. We move on. Next, I'm going to talk about growth. So what is the growth of this role and of the company? Company was actually founded in the 50s, and it has healthcare-minded intentions. So what does that mean? It actually provides assessments for companies of all industries in the insurance, banking, manufacturing, and retail side, but with a health side assessment. Can't give too much away because you need to call me for more of those details, but I can give you a little teaser. Much of the IT right now is actually being outsourced, and so they're ready to bring it back on site. So that being said, this is a fantastic opportunity to be the main point person for the team. And so the growth and responsibility, I mean, it's ready. It's ready for you to come on board and start learning so that they can add more and hopefully, grow the team with you. And definitely, like I said, on point raises. You're there year after year and you're contributing. Definitely great raises ahead for you. A little bit maybe higher than the average. Growth though, I'd say overall for, the industries that they're in, which is pretty much everything, with the healthcare mindset, which is, I think, the buzzword of all industries, and just responsibility. I rank this actually a 10 out of 10 for growth. So next we move to flexibility, and they give you your own workstation. Your space is your space. You don't have to share this table with somebody and bump elbows as you're coding, or when you go to put your headphones on, because all you tech people wear headphones. You don't have to share the same outlet and listen to the same music. You could definitely have your own space. Your schedule is your schedule. And they're definitely accommodating to flexibility as long as it works around the project demands. You have to be smart about it. You have to be responsible. And it's a great mix of people, working with them and then kind of being on your own. So if you want to be an introvert for the morning, great, do it. Put your head down and start coding. If you want to be an extrovert and really work with some more of the project leads, great, that's there for the afternoon, let's say. Also, it's a good mix of technical and non-technical people interaction. So you're not just going to be talking to the IT team. You're going to be really working with a lot of diverse members, and you'll find out about that in a second. So overall, I would say, flexibility-wise, it's an 8 out of 10. I think that's pretty great for, something like this, again, for a junior role. Oh, we pause again for a little bit more of advertising per se. So do you like what you see so far? Great, of course you do, because I'm entertaining all the time. Tim's laughing over here, actually. It's good. He thinks so. My mom thinks so. But anyways, keep watching if you like it. Does this sound too good to be true? You're thinking, this role, really? They have all these things so far? Then pause, put this on pause right now, and send me an email or call me or tweet us. Kelly@emeraldresourcegroup.com, Kelly with a Y, or @EmeraldRG for the tweet, or here we go, 440-627-6570. Did you catch that? Just email me, it's easier probably. And then also, if you met me before, I'd say I'm pretty friendly, right? So this is me all the time. I'm working on this job personally. What you see here is what you get when you're working with me, on the phone or, meeting in person. I'll be honest with you. I'm always honest about everything that I work on. So don't be afraid to contact me on what you're listening to right now and future jobs ahead. All right, we'll move on. All right, so 5 is perks. So perks of this role and again of this company, it's busy. All right, so I've talked to so many candidates that have said, I'm bored. I'm bored because I'm part of a large department and I just do the same coding, or I maintain this one piece all the time. This is fast paced, has some tight deadlines and also changing priorities, and they work with new clients all the time. So they're always tweaking their work, trying to make it better, changing results. It's a really great thing. Also, they're not in downtown, so they have trees and parks and lunch and dinner spots and dogs. You can see dogs walking by with their owners and kind of almost like the neighborhoods right around you. Community, in short. It's great. It's perfect within a short walk when you want to take a little break out of your busy day. Go ahead and head to a lunch spot and sit underneath a tree and bask in the winter sun. Lastly, you will be assessed. Okay, what does that mean, Kelly? Well, they create assessments, right? Maybe it's a little bit personality, maybe it's a little bit more management side, management traits, leadership skills. So naturally, you'll get to know your own personality style better, and they'll really leverage your skills on how to work better. So Myers-Briggs, the DISC theory, you name it. You'll kind of become an expert in that as well. I thought that was pretty cool. So we give it overall an 8 out of 10 for the perks. And lastly is the Coolness factor. So they are a women-owned business. It's awesome. They became a women-owned business more in the 2000s. They're actually staffed by really, really smart people. Almost everybody on the management side, C-level, and even a lot of their consultants, probably most of their consultants, they're either PhD or have their master's degree. I mean, isn't the saying, my mom always told me, like, surround yourself with people that you actually want to become or that will encourage and strengthen you. I mean, what better way to start off as a junior role, really, but grow with people that are brainiacs. And then last but not least, you're building projects to assess C-level management and leaders of other companies for Fortune 500 companies, even Fortune 100 companies, or probably even Fortune 50 or less. So they're also building it for sales representatives and store managers and HR and growing teams. How often do you get to kind of play a factor in maybe what another company hires, what sort of personality trait or deciding factor of who is better at being a CEO? Let's assess them. I don't know. I've never had a job like that. So if I could code, heck, I would be signing up right now. So overall, I think Coolness factor, we definitely rank this a 9 out of 10. This is really a great opportunity if I haven't said it enough. So the moment you always wait for, what is the GEM ranking? 53 out of 60. Great ranking, above the 50 mark, getting close to 60. I mean, it's a job that it's worth either applying to, emailing me, calling me, tweeting us, or sending it to a friend that you know is perfect for this role. I mean, so many people are just sort of wandering through life and, when will be my next thing? Or I'm never going to find something I'm interested in. If you know somebody that would love this, send it to them. Do them a favor. We also give referral bonuses. So I won't tell you how much because you got to call me. But yeah, we do. And we're so appreciative if you just, pass on the word. So with that being said, I love talking with you week after week after week on the GEM factor. Please watch every week. Email me, call me if you have questions. But I really look forward to it. So next week, we'll highlight another job. And until then, I'm Kelly Basie. See you soon.